Hey guys, it's Artifact, and I wanted to milk this just a bit more because now since I have momentum, I want to at least try to carry the momentum. So in this video, I was going to talk about on Ashes of Creation and how it will affect Warcraft's legacy. In a word, it won't. But let's talk about it. I feel like comparing Ashes of Creation to World of Warcraft is kind of like comparing Call of Duty to Valorant. Call of Duty and Valorant are both FPSs, and then it ends right there. And I feel like it's similar for Warcraft and Ashes. So Warcraft is probably more worried about Final Fantasy and Guild Wars because they're closer to the same DNA setup, while Ashes, if I had to say anything, is probably closer to Black Desert and ESO in DNA setup. Steven Sharif is very inspired by the Korean MMOs, being Lineage and Arcade MMOs that kind of just let you off the leash and say, go have fun, do whatever you want. While Warcraft is, I want to say, on rails, where you quest, you dungeon, you quest more, and then once you get max level, you find yourself doing raids and the end game thing. The thing with Ashes of Creation is I don't think the end game is going to be Warcraft-like. I imagine the end game is going to be a lot of PvP, a lot of sieges, a lot of crafting, and all that other fun. So if anything, I feel like the question should be, how will Ashes affect Black Desert's legacy? Because if I'm Blizzard, I don't care what Steven Sharif is doing because they're both MMOs, but I'm pretty sure they're not in the same. If I'm Blizzard, I'm more worried about Final Fantasy and Guild Wars. It's kind of like Lost Ark is an MMO, but you really can't compare that to Ashes or Warcraft. At the end of the day, I just feel like Ashes and Warcraft. I just don't think World of Warcraft and Ashes of Creation are going to be in the same market. They'll still have the MMO guys, but at the end of the day, they're two different flavors of soda. I know this is a bad analogy, but think about it like this. Final Fantasy is Dr. Pepper, because my favorite soda has to go with my favorite game. Guild Wars is Coke, and then World of Warcraft is Pepsi. And then you have Ashes of Creation, which is Sprite. It's still a fizzy drink, but it's its own little thing. It still has carbonation and all the things you love about a soda, but it's not Dr. Pepper, Coke, or Pepsi. It's Sprite. You don't classify it with those three because Sprite's its own little thing, and I feel like that's how Ashes is gonna be. It's just its own little thing, competing with Sierra Mist and not the big three. That analogy might have been kind of stupid, but that's the simplest way I could put it. That's all I really had. I just really wanted to follow up the momentum I got, and thank you for tuning in to that video. Has like 2,100 views, which is amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna head out, and I can do it too, Narc. Artifact out.